3 biggest mistakes of going alkaline. Welcome back to Alkaline TV. This is Douglas Dennis, the Alkaline Chef. My cookbook is almost done. It's like 120 pages right now, and I'm trying to finish it up by Thanksgiving. So if you see this after then, there's a good chance that it might be done. Here are the 3 things. I made the transition over 5 years ago, but it wasn't easy, and I keep finding things that I can improve upon even after 5 years. So there's always another level. Number 1 biggest problem or mistake going vegan is that the lack of the correct information. This is the biggest problem, especially at the beginning, because if you search on Google, blah, 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 alkaline, for example, they will give you the wrong information. I know it's frustrating, but like I've had people say beets are alkaline. They looked it up on Google or something. And I was like, well, okay, so what do we do about this? Well, what I do is I follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. And if you haven't found that, it's on the Dr. Sebi Cell Food website. Now, there's an older version of that list and a newer version. There are a few things on there like parsley and almonds and a couple other things that aren't on there anymore. But either one of those lists is going to be better than Googling, in my experience. Now, Google's great for other stuff, but there's a lot of disinformation about health. Let's just put it that way. Number 2 of the 3 biggest mistakes of going alkaline, lack of discipline. This is a huge one. This is when someone brings you a tray of brownies, not the alkaline brownies that I make, regular toxic brownies. And people can't say no, it seems like, to free stuff, or their mom or so-and-so brought them whatever. Don't eat it. Get some discipline. Practice discipline with something small. Like, find something that you do have discipline and focus on that and build upon it. So you always remember to brush your teeth, right? Or you always remember to put on clothing before leaving the house. So that you wouldn't even think about that. Once you get into the habit of doing it, it'll be easy. At the very beginning, you need discipline to start the habit. But once you get some discipline over something, then build upon that and focus on what you did right rather than what you did wrong. Focus on what you succeeded at rather than your mistakes. That's a whole video and a whole topic. That's life-changing advice, just that. Change your focus from the mistakes to what you did right, and your life will start shifting. If you habitually change your thinking that way, and I've done this already, that's how I know. Everything I talk about here are things I already practiced. So, lack of correct info, lack of discipline. What's number 3? Number 3 is the lack of support. This goes hand in hand with the people delivering you a tray of brownies. It's easier if you're living with someone that is supporting. It's easier if you are going alkaline with someone. It's really difficult, and you need more discipline the less support that you have. So the more support you have, the less discipline you need, because when other people are doing something, it's easy to tag along. And it's okay to be a follower. You know, sometimes I'm a leader, sometimes I'm a follower. It just depends on what this topic is. So it's okay to follow other people if they're on the right track. It's not okay to follow people who are just winging it or who think they know things and have the wrong info. So if you were living with me, for example, it'd be easier because I would point it out or kick that crap out of my house. So those are the three things. Now here's the solution. The solution to all of these is to change your self-image. There are a lot of books. This was around about almost 100 years ago, is the self-image psychology. This is how to get real results in your life. Because maybe you've gone on a diet, maybe you've changed something, but then you drifted right back. Have you ever tried to quit something? Or have you ever tried to do something new and then you did it for maybe a couple weeks, but then you just gradually shifted back into the default way, into your old habits? Of course you have, because this happens to everyone. The way to change it is to change your self-image. What does that mean? It means, how do you see yourself? If you see yourself as being overweight, no matter what diet you go on, no matter what you do, no matter how much exercise you do, you're just gonna maybe change a little bit temporarily, but then go right back, right? Have you experienced this before? If you change your self-image and you believe that you're thin or you can see yourself as being healthy, then you will really make the change lasting. You can try to change things all you want with willpower and discipline, but it's easier to change your self-image. It's easier to change your self-image, and then everything else will automatically change. Let's use smoking cigarettes as an example. Instead of just trying to quit, you want to change your self-image to, I'm a non-smoker. You see the difference? If someone offers me a cigarette, I'm going to be like, no, I don't smoke. It's because my self-image is that I don't smoke. So, and now my self-image is that I don't drink, or I'm alkaline, or I'm vegan, whatever. That's my self-image. So if somebody offered me something, I wouldn't even think twice to accept it because it goes against my self-image. And this is really powerful. It sounds like a minor thing, but if you've succeeded at anything before, you probably have done this accidentally. If you've got good grades at school, or if you had bad grades in school, it was because of your self-image. Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments if you've used these techniques successfully, or if you have any questions, and I'll answer them in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully my next video will be announcing that the cookbook is done. If not, it will be very soon. All right, I'm looking forward to it. And thank you all for the support. Thank you so much for messaging me on Instagram, asking about the cookbook. That's really been keeping me going. Thanks again. Have an amazing day on purpose. Peace.